Welcome to the 360-Degree Impact Podcast with me, Michele, where human leadership creates meaningful results. Here, we change the way you think and empower you to lead with connection. Each day, I'll share bold insights, practical tools, and real stories to help you stretch beyond excuses and create lasting impact in your work, your relationships, and your life. Let's dive in. I think that when being an expert gets in the way from being human is when we find it hard to connect with not necessarily the project, but the people within a project. And if I can think of a time where my expertise may have gotten in the way, it was probably going into a project that had to be changed and it had to be to start showing results really fast. And I think that I allowed pressure from my superiors to get in the way and deviate from reminding myself that the people involved in that project were actually the ones that were going to take those results to the finish line. So I think that sometimes when we know as leaders what all the steps in the process need to look like, but the people around us don't, and we move at the speed of light in an effort to get the results that we're hoping for or the results that other people above us are hoping for, it can be a bit of a detriment to the people around us when we really, forget that they may not be running at the same speed. So I think that in those moments, what has helped me is to really slow down and help those involved by answering the specific questions that they had. Things like, why are we doing this? Or why are we doing it this way? That is really what brings a human element back so that we're not just engaged in what we're trying to achieve and how we're going to get there, but people get, you get buy-in from the people who are involved. And at that point, they have a deeper connection with what we're trying to accomplish as opposed to the steps to get there. Thank you for listening to the 360-Degree Impact Podcast. If today's episode helped you shift your thinking or inspire new action, share it with someone who needs it. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. It helps us reach more leaders ready to make their own impact. Until next time, remember, change the way you think and lead with connection.